topic. How are you? Who all do we
I'm
have
fine.
here? Tara? And from where are you calling us?
I'm from the country as Omid is.
Iran.
The topic for today is superheroes. We're talking about your favorite
Superhero.
superheroes, or are there Iranian superheroes that our audience in the States would not know about?
I want to know that is there a difference between celebrities or superheroes?
Superheroes are like fictional characters that have been created by comic basically they started as comic books in comic books. Like Spider-Man, Superman, the Flash, the Fantastic Four, those are superheroes. So they've been remaking these films, and they're coming out with new comic books.
That kind of character are not real. They are in the movies or in the animation cartoons or something like that.
Right.
They are power more than human being.
Exactly. Some celebrities play superheroes, but they are not superheroes. A celebrity is a person who you can be famous, but not be a celebrity.
I want to talk about Persian literature, which many superheroes exist on that.
Mm-hmm.
And
and that's actually where like the like you were talking about these legendary characters like from mythology. That's kind of where like the basis for these superheroes, like these modern day superheroes. So they kind of taken those old stories about these people or persons, entities with these extra human, superhuman kind of abilities, like Hercules.
characters in our culture, which is similar to Hercules. One is Rostam, which is very similar to Hercules in our literature. And his life was full of the different adventures, which shows that he was a superhero.
Mm-hmm. There are some tall tales, what we call a tall tale. So these are stories that have been kind of told over and over again over the last couple of centuries. One of the most well-known tall tales is about Paul Bunyan. Paul Bunyan, he was this really tall guy. He was a woodsman, so a person who worked in the woods, and he worked around trees, and he had this what we call a sidekick. His sidekick was an animal. It was this big blue ox. Well, he's a figure of. He's kind of like a that's sort of from American mythology, really. Thank you for talking with me.
Thank you so much for being here.
Certainly.
It was so formative I think, for us.